take advantage not only of the unbelievers but even of the believers. So, nagiging target din tayo ng pang-atake ni Satanas. Okay? Now, some occultic things in the home. Okay. Books, pictures, knickknacks, games, or even television shows that have an occult vortex that gives demons authority in your household. Like mga New Age blogger, okay, sabi niya, Stephen Barkers, he said, these objects and books and tools, they are charged with a spiritual frequency that matches the delusion that powers are trying to create in the spiritual realm. By holding on to these things, we are creating a bridge between the supernatural realities, what the Bible calls heavenly places that are ruled by demonic principalities in our life, our home, our soul. Barker says. So take note of that bridge, meaning when we allow those things, we put and provide access for demons to invade our homes. Dahil po, kung sa kanila, kung sila yung may-ari ng mga bagay na yon, at kinuha natin yung bagay na yun, nilagay sa ating bahay, meaning, they would claim the property or they would claim the ownership and now they become a part of our home. Kaya yun akong isang pinuntahan na bahay sa Punta Taytay, sa Bacolod. At sabi nung may-ari, sabi niya, Pastor, meron akong papupuntahan sa iyo na isang lugar at sabihin mo kung ano yung nararamdaman mo at ano yung mga observation mo. Dahil sabi niya, there was a case na yung nagpapatugtog siya ng mga gospel. So, Christian sila, yung family Christian. Pero yung bahay ay tinirhan lang nila na yung may-ari ay nandun sa Canada. So, ang daming ribulto. Maraming ribulto sa paligid. Now, nagpapatugtog siya ng gospel song. At sinigawan siya. Sinigawan siya na parang galit na galit. Sinigawan siya. At in-ignore niya. First, the second thing na nangyari, yung kanyang player, yung kanyang MP3 player, nilaglag. Now, sabi niya, another night, another case. Natulog daw siya sa sofa. Sabi niya, nung nagising siya pagkaumagahan, nandun na siya sa labas. Sabi niya, hindi ako maniwala, pero alam na alam ko, sabi niya, na dito ako natulog kagabi. Pero nung kaumagahan, nandun na siya sa labas. So, ang nangyari, meron silang parang ganito, na ginawang storage room yung ilalim ng hagdan. Nandun pala lahat yung mga ribulto. So, nung pumunta ako doon, merong isa na ribulto na pag tinignan mo at kahit saan ka pupunta, parang yung eyeball sumusunod. Totoo, parang sumusunod yung ribulto, yung eyeball. Parang sinusundan ka, kung saan ka pupunta, nakatingin pa rin sa'yo. Dahil po, in reality, yung mga images na yun, they become Satan's stronghold. Dahil sa kanila yun. So the moment you allow those, tawag ng Panginoon, accursed thing, tingnan po natin yung sinabi ng Panginoon tungkol sa idolatry at sa mga images in chapter 20 of Exodus. Okay, and this is where why God was so angry. Okay. Verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. I'm reading Exodus 20, verse 5. Nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So, ganun po ang Panginoon kung bakit totally galit ang Panginoon sa idolatry o sa mga images. Because God hated those things, that even curse will be upon those people who are worshiping them up to the third and fourth generation. So sana magiging careful tayo so that we will not setting up bridges for demons to invade our homes. Okay? They may seem inherently harmless, but bankers warn, these objects can wreak havoc on your life. Book examples include subjects about Hindu, esoteric, Gnosticism, Transcendentalism, sorcery, magic, mysticism, yoga books, or any books that advocate reincarnation, among others. Yung mga, I buy books for research purposes. Pero I already claim the power of the Lord in order to cover that those books will not be used by the enemy in order to be their stronghold. So, ang tanong ngayon, ano-ano yung mga bagay, especially dito sa Thailand, maraming mga, siyempre, yung mga Thai, they are very yung mga spiritism, no? Yung spiritual, yung kanilang mga belief sa mga spirits, mga gods, everywhere. Makikita mo yung mga bahay-bahay ng mga maliliit. Lahat po yun, stronghold po yan ng mga demons. Stronghold po yan. And yung mga altars na sineset up, di ba yung mga ibang may-ari ng bahay, talagang meron silang altar, nilalagyan pa ng mga pagkain, di ba? So may nagtanong, Pastor, ano yung gagawin namin? You pray over it and cast out, pero hindi mo yan maaalis ng lubusan, babalik-balik yan. But always pray to God that God will protect you. Dahil siyempre, hindi mo lang pwede kunin yan. Dahil hindi tayo may-ari ng bahay. But always claim the promise and the power of God to be above the demons that are occupying that space, no? Kung ano man. So, we must be aware that Satan and his demons may be able to invade in any way and in any form na kung ano man yung meron sa bahay natin. So, with that, actually, merong isang mother na sabi niya, Pastor, ang anak ko, kasi yung anak niya, nagko-compile ng mga rock music. At sabi niya, every time na mag-play yung mga music nila, sabi niya parang activated ako, parang magalit. Dahil ito po yung nangyayari, talking about music records. According to Elaine, isang former satanist, sabi niya, we were called up by these rock bands. Sabi niya, and yung mga priests and priestesses sa Church of Satan, sabi niya, we gather and we sing incantations and praises to Satan while the other group or while the rock bands are recording. Pero itong sabi ni Elaine, many times, demons literally appear and sing with the group. Meaning, demons are singing with the group. Hindi lang nila nakikita. Pero sabi ni Elaine, yung mga priests at mga priestesses, yung demonyo, kumakanta kasama doon sa banda at nare-record din. And it is for the purpose of placing curse. So that anybody who would play that song, pag in-play yung record, sabi niya, demons would now begin to activate that curse and now would even has the capacity to put infliction anyone who is listening on those records. Dahil naka-record sila doon at may blessing ng mga satanic churches or satanic priests and priestesses yung record. So, if we allow those things to be in our homes, we are not only endangering ourselves, but even our family, especially our children. Pastor, ano yung gagawin ko ngayon sa mga bagay na nandyan na, mahal naman? Bankers also recommends dumping fictional books that also have these elements like the Harry Potter series. Yung ginawa ng believers sa Ephesus, recorded in Acts 19:18-20. They believed, they confessed, and they showed their deeds. They surrendered their magical arts and they burned them, amounting to about 50,000 pieces of silver. Hindi po natin dapat na i-withhold yung mga sabihin mo, Pastor, ang laki na ng investment ko dito. No. You choose between allowing those things to damage your home or burn it para mawala na. It's just a matter of choice. Yung pera makikita lang yan. Pero yung epekto, yung damage, especially sa mga bata, eh nako, hindi mo na pwedeng ano yan. Hindi mo pwedeng bilhin ng pera. So, I hope that we will have that courage, we will be courageous enough to make a stand and don't let Satan to try to invade our homes, because there are so much influence outside in the world, and therefore we must be very much keen in monitoring our children. Yung anak ko, yung lalaki, siya yung bunso. Sabi niya, Dad, gusto kong laruin yung isang computer-based na game. Sabi ko sa kanya, okay, tingnan ko muna. I will, you can play that after I approve it. So sige, laruin mo, titignan ko. To my surprise, yung kanilang portal, pag nag-level up ka, pag napasa mo yung level 1, pupunta ka sa level 2, yung portal na papasukan ng character, pentagram. Yung star na may circle, that is one of the most powerful satanic symbols sa witchcraft and sorcery. Yan po yung kailangan mo na iguhin upang tumawag ng demonyo. Paano ko nalaman? Binigyan ako ng isang member noon. Yung wife niya nagtatrabaho sa librarian sa USNS, University of St. Lasal sa Bacolod. Nung isang hapon pumunta, sabi niya, Pastor, tingnan mo to. Na-photocopy niya yung pinaka-back cover ng isang mystic book na pakakapal, sabi niya. At doon, when I read the content, doon po nakalagay kung paano ka humingi ng power, ng pera, lahat na gusto mo sa demonyo. Naka-indicate lahat yung process. Mag-drawing ka ng circle at saka may pentagram. Mag-drawing ka din doon sa kabila, lagyan mo sa gitna ng kandila. At dito ka, huwag kang lumabas sa iyong pentagram or else pwede kang i-inflect ng demonyo pag lumabas ka doon. So, if you want to call a certain demon, pag gusto mo chicks, o itong demonyo yung tawagin mo. Gusto mo pera, ito yung pangalan ng demonyo yung tawagin mo. Gusto mo influence, gusto mo power, ito yung demonyo. Lahat nakalagay doon. Para kung dinapuhan ng maraming demonyo dito. Talagang nakakatakot. At doon sa ilalim, matapos ka makipag-negotiate doon sa demonyo, you have to sign the bottom, meron po. You have to sign it with your blood. That was an actual instruction on how to make deal with demons. And I said, how many students will be able to open this book? And maybe they would try it out of curiosity. But it was not a joke. That is the real instruction, a guide map for those who are seeking power and influence and wealth na temporarily open ni Satan. So, talagang delikado. And we have to remind our children again and again, remind them how the devil works, and always encourage them and lead them to be more closer with the Lord. We know that Satan is powerless against our God. But if we are not careful, we can also be victims because of ignorance. Okay, I know na limited na po yung time natin. If you have some questions, we will just commit na lang natin yung remaining minutes for question and answer. Sige. Questions? Get one more. Okay, good question. It's true that many yoga practitioners are making that as a front. But remember that even the yoga formations has spiritual connection. So even when you say this is just the exercise part, but remember that even the positioning of yoga has a spiritual connection. So you can never separate spiritual from the physical in terms of yoga. Maybe you are not reciting, or you are not chanting, you are not reciting the mantra, but the position in itself, na tinatawag nila na exercise side, that still has the connection to the spiritual aspect. So, front lang yun na sinasabi na okay lang yung exercise. Then pwede ka namang mag-exercise in some other ways.
Stretching lang ni Pastor.
Stretching lang. Stretching, walking, running, dumbbells. That is still Zumba. But of course, dahil hindi po masiseparate yung mga yoga positioning, hindi po masiseparate sa spiritual na side ng transcendental meditation.
Kung Zumba mo nakapela, Pastor lang. Nakapela, Zumba, Pastor lang.
Okay, someone first, yes.
Pastor, kasi yung anak ng babae, Pastor, parang umaling siya sa, ano na yun? God 7, Pastor. God 7 yung mga Korean.
Okay.
So, ngayon, sabi ko sa kanya, mamaya, pagpasok ko, ang daming mga konban, dinikit-dikit niya ng mga pictures. Sabi ko na, parang natakot naman ako dito. Sabi ko, di ba idolize yan? Sabi ko sa kanya. Sabi niya, Ma, my first love is Jesus. Yun naman ang sabi niya. Pero anak, this is also idolize. Sabi ko kasi, isa-isa mong pinagpre-prehan yan. Sabi ko, nag-inod ko siya. Grabe, sabi ko, nakala naman yung in-order mo. Sabi ko sa kanya, but this is my own money. Sabi niya, I keep this one and like this. Anak, pero sabi niya dito sa Bible na still idolize, sabi ko, but my first love, Mama, is Jesus. Yun man ang sabi niya sa akin, pero pagpasok ko dun sa kwarto, Pastor, parang it seems like I always telling her that na parang hindi tama to, parang ganun ba, Pastor? Kagaya din ng anak ko, I'm really blessed kasi yung last night, nag-usap na kami na pupunta tayo bukas sa church. Sabi ko sa kanya, nag-deal ako sa kanya na pag pupunta tayo may burger ka. Sabi ko sa kanya. Sabi niya, totoo yan na. Sa anak ko. Sabi ko sa kanya, may burger ka basta pupunta tayo. Ngayon, Pastor, habang nag-prepare kami, parang there's always a hindrance para hindi kami makapunta, Pastor. Kasi yung anak ko, he keep itchy. I have to wake up 7 times last night, Pastor. Di syempre, wala na akong lakas. Parang sobrang pagod ko na kasi I don't have enough sleep. And then after that, sabi ko, Preston, nagising ka na. Talagang ingapan na naman tayo ni Satan dito. Nagluto na ako, Pastor. Pagkatapos, sabi ko sa kanya, maligo ka na para